This is the coldest day of my life. Here we go again. Wish me luck, you guys. Today's video is a little bit different. It's personal. 2 years ago, I uploaded my first YouTube video. I was anxious. I had no idea what I was doing. Today, I want to sit down with you and show you what I have learned throughout this whole process of 2 years. The good, the bad, the ugly, and obviously, the beautiful. So let's dive right into it. 2 years ago, I was watching creators that I admired and I had this thought that kept coming back. I wish I could do that. But then it all came with excuses, right? I don't have the equipment, I don't have the time, I don't have a good line, I don't think I speak that well. And obviously I was also thinking, what if people think I'm boring? What if people don't take any learning, or they don't think anything out of the things that I'm gonna share with them? So for months, many months, I've kept making those excuses. I was always planning to upload videos, but I never actually got to the point where I was going to record them. I was going to write a script, but then I was going to delete them because I didn't think they were good enough. And because of that, I feel like I was my own enemy. But something changed, and I realized that I was waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect setup, perfect camera, and moreover, the perfect idea. And the perfect doesn't exist. I mean, if you're friends with me in real life, that's something that you're gonna hear me saying all the time. The perfect time will never come because the perfect time does not exist. So on a random Tuesday night, I hit record and my first video was bad. Like really bad. The audio was bad, the lighting was even worse. I was stumbling all over my words. I didn't know what I was saying. I don't think it made any sense. I looked very uncomfortable. But you know what? I posted anyway. I hit publish anyway. Because you know what? Done is better than perfect. The video got only like 23 views. I know 10 of those were only my mom and close friends. They were all the only ones that I had said anything to. Like I shared the video with them. But for some reason, I was all over the moon. I was on cloud 9. I was feeling like, you know, the whole world was watching me and I had so much to say. Oh boy, I had. And the feeling of someone watching the content that you put out, it's kind of addictive. You become addictive of someone watching and wanting to watch what you have to say, whatever that is. But let me be real with you. The first year was really hard, like really hard. There were weeks that I would spend hours making a video and I would spend so much time changing the focus, the lens and everything else, and that was time consuming, right? And on top of that, I was having to work still my 9 to 5. I still do. And that's something that I try to balance, my content creator life with the same time that I have to work my 9 to 5. And there were weeks that I would spend so much time into making this video with the crazy scenes, all of these lightings and also these crazy ideas. I was going places, I was spending money, I was trying to show people what it felt like traveling because I've been to different countries and I wanted to showcase that to whoever was watching to kind of connect with that. It would only get 50 views max. And the crazy thing was that I would see these other creators blew up overnight and I was wondering what I was doing wrong because I was like, I have the perfect setup now, I have the perfect camera now, I bought myself different lens, I have different lightnings, I have these huge and beautiful locations because I'm traveling all around the world. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with me? Because no one is paying attention to that. And let me tell you this, the comparison game is brutal on YouTube. You cannot help but compare yourself to people that you never met, but because YouTube recommended one of their videos, you get to go into and dig their channel. You cannot help but compare yourself to that person. For some reason, you start measuring your worth with numbers, subscribers, likes, comments. And I remember hitting 100 subscribers and it felt small again. It was still like a small number, right? I didn't feel that I was accomplishing anything. And sometimes the algorithm can feel like a mystery, right? You don't know where you're supposed to put out, you don't know where you're supposed to shoot, and you don't know when to do that, so it can be frustrating at times. And I had no idea why. I almost quit 3 times in a year because I was feeling like no one's watching those videos, and I don't get to feel like I'm doing something that matters. There were nights that I would stare at my computer wondering why no one would ever care about the content that I was putting out, and that would make me feel so sad that I almost hit delete my channel almost 3 times, as I told you. You cannot avoid to start making those questions to yourself. Who I was to think that people was gonna watch the content that I published? And those questions was just some of the things that my brain would automatically start thinking, and I would be my own enemy at that point. But every time that I was about to give up, I would get a comment, and literally one comment saying that I really liked your video, I connect, and I felt so close to you that I want you to put out whatever you're gonna do next week. And I felt encouraged once again, and I felt that I had the boost to keep doing what I was doing. Moments like that kind of remind me why I was doing YouTube videos from start. And it wasn't just about numbers, but it was about making connections, and that's why I started making YouTube videos in the first place. Year 2 changed everything that I knew, because I had put out a couple of shorts. One of those shorts got almost 5,000 views, and that is up to date the most viewed video that I have on my channel, which is not special. It's just a clip. It is literally less than 60 seconds of a video that I had shoot in Canada during winter, and I was talking about how the roads and also the forest was covered in snow and you couldn't see anything, and somehow that could be dangerous. For my channel, that's the most viewed video ever. And also when we talk about long format, I have this one video where I am in Egypt a year ago. Yes, a little bit over a year ago, and I was talking how I was scammed with the dating kind of thing. And I was just literally talking head with the camera, sharing my experience with no script, with no second thought behind it. I was literally just talking to the camera about the situation that I just experienced, and that was it. That's the video, the long format video that has more comments, likes, and views up until this point. And that was literally something that I was not anticipating to happen, because I did not have a fancy camera. I did not have a microphone. I was literally recording with my phone, and I didn't have any good lighting. I was just talking to you guys, and that felt amazing. I only think that I kind of changed, and also that something in me changed, because I started being myself, right? I started to talk the way that I was always supposed to do, not trying to sound like this influencer type of anything else, where I was just trying to sound like someone else, but I was just talking the way that I'm talking right now. I was just being myself, and that somehow connected with people from all over the world. People from different cultures, different time zones. I was just being myself, and I think that's where kind of grabbed whoever watched that video. From that moment on, I realized that I needed to share stories that mattered to me. I didn't have to create this lookalike videos that creators who blew up overnight were doing. I just needed to sit down, make a storytelling about something that happened in my life that I wanted to share with someone else, and just put it out there. And that's what I did. And my audience started growing, not because the videos were perfect, but because they were real. I learned that people don't want perfection, they want connection. That's all they want. They want to see the human behind the camera. I learned practical skills along the way, like video editing, because I literally had no idea how to do that. And I remember that I got myself the annual CapCut subscription, the pro subscription, where I was pretty much watching videos on YouTube, tutorials on how to edit videos, and I was literally so lost that I had to spend hours and hours just to go to the basics, just to get to the basics. I got better with thumbnails and titles. I got better with video descriptions, and overall I think I got better at how my storytelling was being something that the person across from the TV, from the smartphone, was worth watching. So the biggest lesson was not technical, it was personal, because all I needed to do was to be myself. And I also learned that consistency beats perfection every single time. It doesn't matter that if you have this perfect video that you only get to post every 6 months, but if you consistently post every week or every two times a week, people are gonna start to show up and they're gonna look at your channel and they wanna be invested in what you have to tell them and they wanna learn about whoever you have to talk to them about. So it's about showing up even when you don't feel like doing it. Publishing that video, even if it's not your best one yet, that's all you have to do. And I wanted to take a moment to share with you also what this platform taught me. And it has taught me so much, but I'm gonna try to put it in tangible actions and things that for me work. First, it taught me patience. I know, especially because nowadays we're so used to connectivity, social media, and everything is so instant, right? You can instant rewards and gratification with your phone that you don't want to be patient. And also it taught me that success on YouTube is not overnight. It takes time. Even if it may look like it's overnight for some people, throughout the months, throughout the years, you see that some videos that go viral, they don't do well in the channel because the other videos, they don't get the same people that wanting to see your content. They were just that for that video specifically. They were not interested in you, in your community that you're building. So the progress and the success on YouTube can be slow. It's steady, but it's still progress. I learned also that every video is a practice, just like this one. Every upload is improvement. And second, it taught me resilience. Not every video would be a hit. And that's fine, because failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. It's literally part of success, because for you to achieve success, you have to fail. Not one, not two, not three, but how many times it's necessary, and you're gonna see that over time. Third, it taught me the power of vulnerability, because I don't know about you guys, but I read so many books from this author called Dr. Brené Brown. She's from Austin, Texas, I think. And she studies so much about the human behavior and how vulnerability can make us better human beings, that I haven't read so much about this topic, but I never felt that way in a way that I could apply to my day-to-day in my real life. My most success videos were not the ones that I tried to look successful or well-spoken. They were just videos of me being honest and sharing something that had happened with me. They were the ones that I shared struggles, my fears, my real experiences. So when you're vulnerable, people connect with you. And fourth, it taught me about community, about what this is all about. YouTube isn't just about creating content. It's about building relationships. It's about building a community. And lastly, it taught me confidence. And coming from a place where I had no idea what being confident means, I literally had to find out the hard way. Not the fake kind of confidence where you pretend you know everything, but the real confidence. The kind that comes from facing your fears and doing it anyway. Every time I hit publish, I'm putting myself out there. And that takes courage, and courage builds confidence. 2 years ago, I was literally so afraid to share my opinion. I was afraid of being judged, criticized, and misunderstood. Now I still feel those fears, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't let them stop me. YouTube taught me that my voice matters. By reading comments and messages from viewers, showed me how many people are struggling with the same things that I am. It reminded me that we are all figuring it out as we go. It made me more creative, for sure. Coming up with video ideas forced me to look at life differently, to find stories in everyday moments. It made me better at communicating, not just on camera, but in real life. When you practice explaining ideas clearly for videos, it helps conversations too. And just so you guys have a clear picture of what I'm talking about, right now I have over 1,000 subscribers. And when one think about doing this for over 2 years, only hitting 1,000 subscribers, that might seem small for some people, but for me that is not small. And I have had over 36,000 views on my channel. That is something that I'm really proud of. I know that I still get so many area to touch on and topics to talk about and people to get connect with, that I'm not gonna stop. I ain't stopping. Every single comment, every single like, every single thing that I get as a feedback from the videos that I put out, I see that I'm going towards the right path. I'm doing the right thing. So what's next? I don't know. I don't know exactly, and I'm okay with that. 2 years ago, I thought I needed a master plan on how to thrive and how to blow up and how to go viral. Now I know that the best adventures happen when you're open to surprises. And oh boy, being open to surprises was something that I was so scared of, so afraid of doing, because I literally would not enjoy being surprised at my birthday, by friends, by my parents, or by anyone else, because I felt like so much wrong could come out of surprises that I was literally, you know what, don't throw me a surprise, don't surprise me with anything. And the good thing about being open to surprise is that I don't know what to expect. And what I do know is that I'm not stopping at all. This channel, to be honest, has become more than just a hobby, become part of who I am, and I want to keep growing, learning, and keep connecting. I mean, this is the whole idea behind this channel, is to connect with people. I want to try new things, I want to make new mistakes, and I want to celebrate my wins, even if they look small. I want to keep being real with you. I want to keep sharing those stories that I live, because that's what this journey has taught me. That doesn't matter what happens, you always can have a safe space, as long as you're willing to be honest, vulnerable, and open to people. Just like they say, authenticity beats perfection every single time. And showing up as yourself is the only sustainable way. So if you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel and this video somehow got to you, here's my advice. Just start. Just hit publish. Don't wait for the perfect condition. Don't wait until you have all figured out. Start messy. Start small. But just start. Because 2 years from now, you're gonna be glad that you did. And for all of the people that have watched up until this moment and have been with me since the beginning of the channel, thank you for being part of this journey with me. For watching, commenting, subscribing, and support. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear. If you're about to create a YouTube channel, if something is holding you back, what is it? Why don't you share with me? I would love to read them all. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, just do it. Subscribe right here. You're gonna see the other more than hundreds of videos that I put out there. Mostly traveling, just being honest with you guys and sharing the stories that I have from this journey. Keep creating, keep growing, and keep being awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.